So this week on The Real Teen Queens, we are doing coming out as a drag queen story and coming out as gay. So as you can tell, I'm not in drag particularly, and that is because just I feel like it's a more serious topic. I want to focus it on a little bit more. So, believe it or not, I actually did not come out as gay first. I went to Catholic school from pre-K, as they call it, which is where I went. It was called pre-K. I'm not going to name the name of my school for reasons. Um, but I went. So it was like preschool, and they had it from preschool up until eighth grade. So from preschool, yeah, kind of had nothing. It flied through, but I started getting bullied around first grade just because I didn't like what the boys liked. And I was picked on and teased, and like everyone says, like everyone said, it was gonna go away. Okay, around third, no, fourth grade or third grade, I was kind of playing with makeup and stuff, and I didn't know what a drag queen was, but I was playing with makeup, and yeah, so I was playing with makeup, and that's kind of how I just fell in love with makeup. But it wasn't easy because I hid it from people at school, and I decided to tell one person who I thought I could trust, and they kept it quiet up until I want to say sixth grade, where no, fifth grade, maybe fifth or sixth, I'm not 100%. And he was being really douchey, so I called him out on it. And he's like, I'm not the one who's a fucking, faggot and who wears he dresses, wigs, and makeup, and pushed me onto the floor. And everybody laughed in my face. And I remember, going home and feeling really awful about myself. And thoughts were going through my head about, why was I here? Why am I on earth? And why do I have to go through this? Let me end it. And it was a really hard time for me. I was in fifth or sixth grade thinking about committing suicide over what other people did to me as a person. And I more or less forced myself out of it. I'm not going to get into all the details. It's very personal, but anyway, I um I guess I really never came out as a drag queen to my parents because I just one day I went out to the mall with some money and I bought a wig and I started taking my mom's makeup, and I guess they kind of figured it out from there that I was different. And then around sixth grade, when I was still in Catholic school being bullied, I physically bullied, emotionally, mentally, name calling, cyberbullied, everything you could think of. Um, it was a very hard time for me. I'll say that. But I didn't change for anybody. And I guess that's really it. I left Catholic school after 6th grade because I was physically bullied. I couldn't handle it anymore, and I went to public school where things were really different. And that's where I've been until now, public school. And I wouldn't say everything's perfect, but nothing's perfect, and I can cope. So that's good. Most of my friends now, they know I'm a drag queen because of my Instagram and everything. Not all of them know I'm transgender because, not all of them watch the channel, and I haven't announced it publicly on my Instagram, just because I don't feel like it. And so I kind of, this kind of leads into, I'm just going to jump around here to coming out as gay. Now, I had said to my parents, I believe, I don't know what grade I was in, but I was very upset one day, and I came into my mom and dad's room crying, and I said, I think I said, like, I'm afraid because I'm different. Something like that. And, I wouldn't talk, I was crying, and then I finally said, I think I like boys. And then, everything was, they were like, it's fine. And then ever since then, I'm not allowed to have boys in the house or in my room with the door closed for not for not trusting reasons, but because of, I don't really know, not sexual reasons. Not sexual reasons. Just because, I don't know. But, I think it's probably different now. I don't know. I don't really care. But so then I just kind of pushed the fact away. But I officially came out as gay, and I want to say 7th grade, the end of 7th grade year. No. During 7th grade, I came out as gay, and I guess my parents, they already knew because I had said I think I like boys, and they knew what was coming and all of this. And then I talked about wanting to go to a dance with some kid from my school, and that led to those two people opening their mouths, and people making fun of me and not talking to me, being bullied. I cried in the cafeteria that day, hysterical crying, and went to the guidance office because I was escorted by one of the lunch ladies who I love so much. She was not a lunch lady, a lunch aide who was a mother, and she's so nice and really helped me a lot. But she's like, I'm going to take you to the guidance office. I was hysterical crying. I couldn't even talk. I got up and I almost fell. I was crying so much. And I explained the whole situation. And then those two girls were called in, and it was denied because they didn't know who said it. And then later on, I found out that it was that one girl who said it. And I didn't talk to her, and I didn't want to talk to her. Ever. I was really hurt, and I was really upset, and I didn't want to go to school anymore. And, it was really hard to cope with some of the people. But like I said, nothing is perfect, ever. So, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Message me on Instagram. If you don't feel comfortable commenting them down in the comment section, you can send them to me on Instagram or anything, I'm always here. If you just need somebody to listen, I'm here. I'm not saying I can help 100%, but if you ever need somebody to listen, you guys know I'm here. So thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.